I had a call with a dear friend who's a client, a one-on-one client of mine, and she was having a hard time. And she was doing her body talk practice that we talked about last week, and she came with a heavy sense of guilt in her chest. You know, when you feel that you've done something wrong for the past, in her case, 45 years of her life. And that is a feeling of regret. So my goodness, I don't know how I ignored my body for so long, how I dismissed it. And I'm ashamed of myself, and I have this guilt because all this time I ate just according to my mind and my patterns. I used my body to my own benefit. I never paid attention to it because I was never proud of it. How come I could have been such a bad person? She was stuck in a loop of darkness. and this can happen. This can happen once we are acknowledging how much we have grown. This is part of the process of transformation. And so this week, in our body talk exercise, what I want to provide is a prompt that allows us to move past the whole darkness loop or self-shame and guilt and whatnot, and offer yourself some compassion and understanding for your own journey with your body. And what I want to invite you to have this conversation with your body about is, what are the things that you were unconscious about, that you were unaware of until now, that now you are conscious, now that you are aware of? What are the things that were completely in the darkness for you before, and now they are in the light? Now you know about them. And then let me unfold this to explain the purpose of this question and how to have the conversation with your body. The idea of guilt and shame that comes when you realize the person who you used to be and how you treated or didn't treat your body. I understand where this comes from, but it doesn't come from a place of compassion. Because this is your present self. There is a higher version of you, perhaps the highest version of you, looking at a past self, a person who had less knowledge, less awareness, tougher circumstances than what you have right now. And so if you look past from the place that you are here, you put the finger of judgment. So I was a bad person. I didn't treat my body well, and that adds to the stress. That will release some amount of cortisol and adrenaline in your body. That will take energy from the body. The body is paying for us to have that judgment over there, and may lead into hard emotions that will then summon that old behavior of ice cream after midnight, to deal with that. And so that is, I understand where those thoughts come from, but they may not be helpful for the relationship that you want to develop with your body, because the relationship that you develop with your body is a reflection of the relationship that you develop with the broader sense of self, with who you are, completely beyond your body, but also your emotions, thoughts, and across time, space. And so what I want is to invite us to go to the past and offer some compassion and understanding to that person who we used to be, and say, body, up until now, I did the best that I could with the circumstances, the knowledge, the awareness, and the consciousness that I had. Let me tell you what I learned. Because this is a conversation that, now that we are in the journey of showing up to our bodies, we understand things better than we understood before. And maybe those patterns of, that whole lifestyle of inactivity that created the circumstance for the body to lose its vitality, lose its strength, to accumulate fat, to be in a state of low energy and inflammation. Maybe we didn't know better. Maybe we didn't have better time, or we didn't have the priorities on point. Maybe we had limiting beliefs about ourselves that didn't allow us to care about our well-being, right? We did the best that we could. And now the best that you can do is better than the best that you could do. And so the idea is to go back and say, body, this is the person who I was. These were the things that I didn't know that now I do. And from now on, my behavior is going to be different because now I know more. Now I understand more. Now I care more. And I think acknowledging what you have been learning about your own sense of self, about your own journey on health and fitness, about your own body, is the way of clearing the path of past guilt and shame. You understand that? That person who I used to be yesterday or maybe 10 years ago didn't know these things that I know now. Didn't know about these beliefs that I know now that I'm working on. So body, bear with me. I did my best, but now my best is better. Huh? Let the body know, have that conversation, sit with yourself, get there. Imagine that your body is sitting by your side, maybe prepared a little nice decaf cappuccino, whatever, and either talk out loud with your body or on the phone, record that on a voice note or write down. I like to write down a lot and have the conversation with the body. Body, this is what I was unconscious of that now I am aware of. And let the body understand you and be compassionate towards you, and knowing that you are always doing the best that you could, and now you know better. If this is a body talk prompt that goes deep to you, then my invitation to you is go to the Telegram group, find this video there, click on replying on that thread, and answer, and share with me a few thoughts of this body talk. I want to know this way how many people find this a prompt that takes them deeper, and I will know how to craft our body talk prompts to support you better in your journey. Enjoy this one. And I see you in the next Body Talk.